pilot had asked him if the earth is flat, how did he travel east, going east all the way around the world and ending back up in the country that he started from by only going east? And it's really simple, and I'm going to show you this real quick. First of all, we're going to use a true flat earth map, which is from 1892, and this copy is out of the Boston Public Library. Now, in order to understand this, first you have to understand magnetism. Now, this compass right now is pointing to the real North Pole. The little arrow is north, and it's pointing to the real North Pole. But watch when I alter that with a magnet. That's the same thing the North Pole does. It automatically pulls that north arrow to it. So this magnet would be the North Pole, okay? Now, on the map, I've already magnetized the center of this flat earth map, which would be the North Pole. Now, check this out. As we take this compass, which as you can see, it's pointing north where it's supposed to right now. But now we're going to go take it to a smaller scale, which is going to be right here. Now watch what happens to the compass. It automatically points to the center of the flat earth map. Now watch as I move it around the center of this. Being that it's magnetized, it will automatically point to the center no matter where it is on this map. Now, let's get to the point. The guy said his route started in Dubai, then went to Asia, then he went to Sydney, Australia, then he went to the United States, then to Europe, and then ending back in Dubai. Now check this out. Watch where the east stays at on the compass the whole time. Here's the flight. Okay? East. The whole time. East. 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 So no matter where you go, no matter which country you're in, like right here, here's the United States. This over here is the east. This is the west. The sun comes up on the eastern coast and sets on the west coast. Well, let's move the compass over here. East coast, west coast. The north is always going to be north, no matter which one of these countries you're in. As you can see here, the north is always going to be north, and east is always going to be east. South is always going to be the same south that you've always known it as, and west is always going to be west, no matter which one of these countries you're in. So therefore, there's how the pilot traveled east around a flat earth, because your compass will always point to the magnetic pole. You have two sides to a magnet, and one's called the North Pole, which is the pull side, and one side of the magnet is called the South Pole, which is the push side. So, if this compass is always pointing north, or south always pointing to the ice wall, to the ice wall. All these countries think the Antarctica is under them, but it's not. It's the ice wall. That's why it pulls to the south. The outer ring is the pull side, or the push side of the magnet. So the ice wall is south, always. This is not something new. This has always been like this. And then the last 100 years, with these fake government agencies, especially NASA in the last 50 years, has convinced you otherwise.